The first time I ever heard the royal summons, I thought it was a mistake. I was a simple human mechanic stationed on Varelian 9, a distant alien world where humans were tolerated, but rarely acknowledged by their rulers. My days were spent repairing shuttle stabilizers and mining rigs. Dirty work, but at least it paid for my rations. That morning, the sky was a violet haze, and I was elbow-deep in a broken coolant line when a caravan of royal guards landed beside the repair bay. Their armor was pure obsidian, trimmed with glowing gold sigils. They never visited the slums. One of them stepped toward me, visor retracting to reveal her sharp emerald eyes. "Human, you are summoned to the royal citadel." Froze. Me. "There must be some. Do not question the decree of the queen," she said, voice flat as steel. "You will come." I wasn't given a choice. Moments later, they escorted me into a sleek transport skimmer and sped toward the towering citadel that dominated the capital. The closer we came, the more it felt like entering a different world, one of shining marble, floating pathways, and shimmering banners bearing the royal crest. But I was too confused to admire any of it. What would the queen of one of the most powerful alien empires possibly want with me? The royal audience. The throne room was enormous, bright, and silent. Every sound I made echoed into infinity. Rows of nobles lined the sides, all with gleaming skin, elongated ears, and eyes that seemed to glow with judgment. And then there was the queen, tall, regal, her hair flowing like molten silver down her back. Her presence felt like gravity itself. She raised one hand. "Step forward, human." My legs moved before my mind processed her words. I don't understand why I'm here, Your Majesty." Her golden eyes sharpened on me as if she could see every thought, every memory, every insecurity. "You have been observed for several cycles," she said. "Your work ethic, your resilience, your refusal to bend, even when the world attempts to break you." Every noble murmured. I felt their eyes burning me. The queen's voice rose. "My daughter, Princess Serathia, requires a bonded partner. Someone unlike the weak nobles who seek her hand for power. She requires someone with strength of spirit." My heart stopped. She continued, "After long deliberation, I have chosen you." A chill ran up my spine. Chosen me for what exactly? Her answer echoed through the hall like thunder. "You, human, will become the future consort of my daughter, the princess herself." Before I could react, the massive doors behind the throne slid open. Princess Serathia entered. She wasn't like the nobles. She was taller, softer in expression, yet her presence carried the quiet power of someone who could snap starships in half with a word. Her eyes were a deep violet, shifting subtly like galaxies in motion. She approached me slowly, curiously, as though examining something rare. "So this is the human you selected, Mother?" "Yes," the queen said. "He is the one." The princess circled me, stopping only when she stood inches away. Her voice was smooth, melodic. "You repaired a mining rig during a solar flare storm. Alone." Well, someone had to. The shift leader was sick. "And you gave your ration bar to a starving child in the slums," she added. "How do you know all this?" I whispered. She smiled faintly. "Because I've been watching." That didn't help my racing heartbeat. Her expression softened only slightly. "Do not fear. I did not choose you blindly." Many males came forward to offer their hand, but none possessed your courage or heart. I swallowed hard. "Oh, I don't get a say." The queen answered for her. "You are free to refuse, of course. But know this. Declining the royal choice means immediate relocation off-world. You would lose your station, home, everything." This wasn't a threat. It was their law. And the princess's eyes, they held no malice. Only expectation. And maybe something else. Something hopeful. I need time, I said quietly. You shall have one cycle, the queen replied. Then return to give your answer. A day in the royal world. They didn't send me back to the slums. Instead, a royal attendant brought me to a luxurious guest chamber with an entire curved wall of glass overlooking the city. I felt like I was on another planet entirely. Princess Serathia visited at dawn. I sensed you were awake, she said, stepping inside with silent grace. Walk with me. She led me through the royal gardens. Massive floating platforms covered in iridescent plants, glowing ponds, and creatures that looked like they belonged in myths. I kept glancing at her. Why me? Out of all your people. She stopped beside a hovering blossom, tapping it gently so it unfurled. Because power without balance destroys kingdoms, she said. Every noble suitor wants the throne more than they want me. And you think I'm different. I know you are. You gave without expecting reward. You fought without expecting praise. Her gaze drifted toward the horizon. I want a partner who challenges me, who grounds me, who sees me as a person, not a crown. He turned back to me. Do you? I didn't answer immediately. Instead, I let the silence settle. Finally, I exhaled. I don't know if I'm worthy of all this. Her expression softened. Truly softened. That is why you are. The decision. When the cycle ended, I returned to the throne room. The queen waited, towering and patient. Your decision, she asked. Princess Serathia watched me, her gaze steady, though her fingers curled slightly at her side. A tiny hint of nervousness. Took a breath. I won't pretend I'm not overwhelmed, I began. But I also won't run away from something meaningful. I turned to Serathia. If you truly believe I can stand beside you, then yes, I accept. Her eyes widened for just a heartbeat. Then she nodded, composure slipping into something warmer. The queen rose, her voice booming across the hall. Then it is decided. By decree of the crown, this human shall join the royal line. The nobles murmured, shock, disbelief, some outrage, but none dared oppose her. Serathia stepped closer, holding out her hand. Walk with me, she said softly. When I placed my hand in hers, a faint energy pulsed between our palms. Warm, steady, binding. And in that moment I felt something shift inside me. Not fear. Not doubt. Something like belonging. A new beginning. The royal attendants escorted us to the balcony overlooking the capital. Thousands of citizens stood below, staring upward as the queen announced the bond. Some cheered. Some murmured. Some stared in shock. Serathia glanced at me. You are not alone now. I managed a smile. Good. Because ruling an empire sounds terrifying. She laughed softly. The first genuine laugh I'd heard from her. You won't have to do it alone. As the crowd roared below, she leaned closer, her voice barely above a whisper. Welcome to your new life, my chosen. And for the first time since the summons, I felt like the future wasn't a burden. It was a beginning. A strange, impossible, extraordinary beginning.